This is a brand new game with a brand new country. No longer Czechoslovakia, we have the Czechoslovak Republic. It's a whole new game. Czechoslovakia, famous for forts, famous for actually being a decent arms producer. What if I did neither of those? What if I technically was a disarmed nation? There we go, select all. And what if I just abandoned the forts completely? What if I just said, you know what? I'm not even interested in constructing forts. I'm going to be a fortless Czechoslovakia. Can I stand up against the historical German Reich? Mate, this is probably the most extreme challenge. Never mind one hand behind my back. I've got literally all my hands, and I'm playing with my big toe. Let us begin. Let's mostly do historical. So let's go for the coalition building. Unite the Slovaks, the Germans, and the Czechs. Start off, make some mills. Let's focus on the guns, and let's focus on the anti-air. And a few trains thrown in as well. To begin with, armored trains, wrenches, girders. Also aircraft. Yeah, we don't need any of that. International market. Let's sell up our crap. Look at this. Watch this, guys. This is the biggest change to HOI4. When I click this, get this, boom, it auto selects all. How amazing is that, right? Come on. Low cost, apart from the guns. Sell everything. Also, market options, auto sell. And now, here comes the orders. 1. Switzerland, Yugoslavia, Burma, France, Sweden. The arms market has opened up. Balance of power for the Czechs. But we're not going to be clicking any of this because we're going to go for a completely unprepared army. We are fully going to disarm. Bridging the divide. This unifies Czechoslovakia and all the ethnic groups together. Here we go. There's a lot of ethnic problems. So let's fix the Czechs first. Even the Czechs are upset with being in Czechoslovakia. We'll also hire the old guard too. Get that ticking army XP. And then straight up, let's go for build the industrial funds, which forms the Skoda priority, which is also a really cool mechanic of this new expansion. Skoda Works is here, and this is it. You get to prioritize to gain a bonus. They have upsides, they have downsides. In this case, we're going to go for infantry focus, making guns cheaper, mass-produced guns. It's going to be a mass assault Czechia. All right, redirect fortification funds. This dismantles all forts inside of Czechoslovakia, and it completely makes our army go full unprepared. Look how fast we're building now. Why? Because we're selling everything on the market. More guns on the market. That's right. All of them sell. 3,000 more. This gives massive industry bonuses. You know me. I'm a big fan of women. Women's rights activist. Okay, there you go. Redirected funds. We have fully dismantled our army. And we're going to go for the Beans faction. That's right. Give the Beans faction. The quicker you unify the Czechs, the Slovaks, and the Germans, the lower bonuses you'll get. So click them immediately. Just keep clicking them away. Go for the political power ones first, then go for the command power ones. Radio, pretty standard HOI4 game, right? Now we're going to lock out the SDP, which allows us to integrate the North and South Sudetens. Another one. Click them all. There we go. We are now fully very unprepared. You get bonuses for your industry, but big penalties to your army. I mean, what army? It don't bother me. Okay, we're going to go for the armored trains, which just looks like a single carriage. It just kind of looks like mechanized, doesn't it? Okay, make sure you hire this advisor. This gives ticking manpower, and it's very important because you are going to always be low on manpower as Czechia. Manpower per week plus 100 plus a recruitable population factor of 10%. It's going to be required with this build. Every tiny drop of manpower is going to make a massive difference. We've got an option between mobilizing or focus on weapons exports. Of course, we're exporting. That's where our economy is going to be based on. Exports, exports, exports. And as you can see here, we've got loads of economic capacity surplus, which is giving us a full 27% construction bonus. Loads of options here to get free mills, so just press them all. 35-day focus is for mills. It's definitely worth it. Okay, max production for guns. Here you go. Production, -3. Going to go for reliability, plus 5% efficiency gain, another 3%, another 3%. More factories. Mobilize, limited conscription. We need all the manpower. Import steel, keep the gun production up. We need to get as many guns out as possible. Mass production. And the last one. So right now, 100% stability, max 20% factory output, max out production efficiency because we've disbanded the forts. We are kicking out a huge amount of guns. There you go. Divided nation has been removed. Loads of political power. Not like we ever needed it because we had lots to begin with, but a unified Czechoslovakian Republic. It'd be kind of cool if it became Czechoslovakia after you removed divided nation. Wouldn't that nice be a bit of flavor? No? Okay, more recruitable population is here. Can you see this one? 5% recruitable. Go for it. Time to make ourselves an army. So we're going to add on anti-air, and we're going to start really basic to begin with and build up from there. Numbers is going to win us over at the moment. And for a change, Dave's going to go for Grand Battle Plan. Train them all. Let's go. Get those numbers out. Now, there's loads of defense on core territory bonuses here. So type core and then territory. And you can see here, look, penalties on core territory minus 10%. That's not what we want, though. We want something like these ones. Can you see this? It's not very clear, but you can see here, attack on core territory plus 10%. And there's one here for defense on core territory. They're the main ones. There's also one here for riverboat fleet as well, which gives extra defense in certain regions, and also exercises here, 5%. The moment, though, we're going to get ourselves a department first. Get some spies out. Let's make a duplicate here and delete this. And what we're going to do is exercise all of our troops up to level 3, but select this division without the anti-air in it. Mark this one as reserve so we can spot it. There we go. I'll do. We need to exercise to level 3 without burning through our anti-air. There you go, another 25 divisions. More spy upgrades? Yep. And also, let's go for passive defense. We get a bunch of upgrades for free, but if we can get 6, we can get an extra spy, which will make it worth it. Plus, you've got a cryptology department, so start decrypting. Get those spies down. Very important to reduce planning bonus. Merge the paramilitary groups. This is super important. Loads of recruitable pop down this path. 2 spies. I'm going to train as many divisions as I can based on the little manpower I've got. Anti-air is going to be the game changer, so make sure you go for the anti-air attack bonus here. Production is pretty good too. Soft attack and breakthrough. Steelworks is a big deal because you run out of steel really quickly. So in this case, go for industrial concern and the steel mills. The extra steel is going to help. Okay, let's make the division we want to make now. So this is the division, and then we're going to add on artillery and convert to the big division. Exercise to level 3. Same again, S to split, make 3 armies. I think 3 will be right. No? And then detach. And right-click on your general. 25, 25, 24. Okay, that's okay. I'll accept that. Little penalty, but it'll do. Need to start stacking the defense on core territory bonuses now. Austria has been eaten, and we need loads of core territory bonuses now. Okay, let's start with the riverboat, which means the river areas will gain a 10% core territory bonus. So the army size is currently just under 500,000 manpower. And next up, integrate the paramilitaries. And this is going to be another 10% recruitable pop. Once again, you need the recruitable pop. Manpower is such a big deal. Germany is justifying us. We need to get the infantry genius and recovery. Defensive doctrine for the entrenchment. Sudeten partisan activity. This one's a big deal. You've got to click these immediately. Otherwise, you're going to suffer from a 10% defense penalty. So click them, get them out of the way. Get these done before the Germans declare on you. Now you've got to go down this path here. Standing against the storm. This will very quickly shift you all the way to the right. And trust me, this is pretty bad. Can you see that? Defense against major countries minus 15%. That is really bad. Keep training some divisions in the back so we can reinforce when we need to. All right, the Germans are coming. The darkest day. We will never surrender. All right, we've shifted to the middle now. We've lost a lot of ground, but we can just hold out for the time being. This is the most ultimate edging I've ever done. I feel like I'm doing a rerun of 30 Minutes of Hell. And my last test run when I did this did not happen. I think it's nothing short of a miracle that I've managed to hold to this point. Okay, what is our army size? 350k. I think I've actually burnt them out. Look at the strength of the divisions. The yellow bar, look, it's so low. And the air power's not going up as well. Try and break out. Yeah. And this will help us gain manpower back and our factories back. And then we can actually start making a proper effort. Trying to break this mountain here is a bit of a struggle, but I'm really enjoying just like slowly chipping away at them. All the core defense bonuses are making the difference here. Another push here. Every time I grab one of my states, I gain all the manpower back from recruitable, every single bit of it. And capture that now, and another 10k manpower. Oh, counterattack. And, ooh, okay, we can't break out any further. This would be a great time for you to do something. Anytime now. Okay, when you're stacking all the attack and defense on core territories, the damage you do is massive. Reinforce first is essential. We've got to get that reinforce advantage over them. Recapture our territory, put them on calm. Oh, we've actually got to break out. What's their air power like? They've got like 700 CAS, but we're shooting down good numbers. Now they're going to try and go through the lowlands, and they're getting a 2-front war. That old chestnut. Retake Prague. The manpower's flooding back. 20 width infantry. Expand what we've got. Army size now. 731k. Oh, we've even trapped them in the east as well. In that case, put a front line here. Activate the battle plan. Maybe an opportunity to capture them on the east too. And cut them off. Germany's declared on Poland. They're now getting kind of a 3-front war. All right, we're going to go aggressive now. Burnt out most of their CAS. And the CAS is their main pushing power. East is clear. Back to west. What are the casualties, Dave? Germany's losses, 1.7 million to the Czechs, almost 2 million total. We've lost 450k. We've lost some big numbers too. The casualties were not low for us either. Encirclement in the mountains, and then we need to push the center. My contribution, 81%. We take it all. Right click to push for Hamburg and Hanover. I think this is the cleanest break of Germany I've done in a really long time. The Third Reich was very brief. Why did they contest land when I'm going to select it all anyway? We get everything apart from East Prussia. Well, that's how you become an international arms dealer. Disband your army entirely and fight back with one of the crappiest divisions in the game. Defense on core territory is pretty strong. I've never felt like a focus tree has had so much content in it. And I'm pretty excited about trying a different focus path and just seeing what else I can come up with. So far, what I've seen of Czechoslovakia, it's really good. To say this is a DLC which only has one national focus in it, the one it has and the one you get is really good. Defense on core territory for the win. Your name's on screen right now. You're a legend. Thanks for supporting the channel. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.